So why will you never get rich? I'm joking, of course, because the goal of you doing this course is so that you do get rich, but I'll just give you some of the reasons, things that hold people back. I'm working with several hundred people, so I get an idea of people's psychology and the negative comments that people come up with as to why they can't do it for themselves, and why they continue to struggle and never be successful. And that's kind of what my experience is telling me. But the main other reasons are people procrastinate, so they wait too long to start doing something. Most people can't wait to succeed, yet they're willing to wait to get started to the road to success and the road to fortune. Well, what's wrong with today? Once you've got your training under your belt, you can go out, you've got the tools of the trade, you can go out and knock on some doors. Which brings me on to the next one, fear. Fear is stopping people get what they want, what you want. If it's money, you've got to go out and get it. If you don't ask, you won't receive, you won't get. If you're honest with yourself and count the number of times that fear has prevented you from taking action, and in the process cost you that lost financial opportunity, I think you'll be amazed. You really do need to go out there and not be scared of rejection, of people slamming the door in your face. It's all part of the learning curve, and it gets easier. The more you do it, the easier it gets. And today is the day that you need to start doing that. I know you can do it. You've got to believe in yourself, and you'll succeed. Money and success live on the other side of the fear. Just remember that. I've called the next point Concord. If the fear of not knowing enough prevents many people from getting started. However, the irony here is that the more you learn you don't know. Once you start learning some basic sort of development concepts, you suddenly realize a whole lot more things about property that you don't understand. And that's the paradox of knowledge, if you like. The more you learn you don't know. And the trap is that many people think that the way to escape this paradox is to learn even more and keep reading books, going to seminars, CDs, DVDs, internet, because they keep thinking, I don't know enough. It's this old thing whereby I know everything about how to build a Concorde and how to fly a Concorde. The problem is they've decommissioned Concorde, so it's irrelevant. And that is why it's so important to overcome your fear, overcome your procrastination. You'll know enough at the end of this training course to go out and get started. Brings me on to my next point 5 here, which is comfort, security, if you like. People like the security of their income coming in each month. Their family, their wife or their partner, their husband is happy that knowing that every month there's so much money to pay the rent, to pay the mortgage, pay the school fees, put petrol in the car, whatever it is. And that is holding you back. Comfort, security. You've got to put yourself sometimes in a little bit of an uncomfortable situation, because that's how we develop as people, and that's how the opportunities come around. Next point is systems. If you're not using a system for making money, then you are in effect speculating, you're gambling, and you are going to eventually lose money and probably lose everything. Once you've created your proven system for making money, and let's be fair, you're doing this course because I have a proven system. It's been proven over and over again. There's no limit therefore on you for how much money you can make, but you've got to get the systems in place. And finally, patience. Warren Buffett, who I like reading, very famous American stock market investor, he said, wealth is a transfer of money from the impatient to the patient. And that's so true in property as well. If you're patient and persistent, eventually you will get your just rewards. But you've got to keep going. Don't look for the latest fad, the next hotspot, speculative areas that might or might not come off. Just stay with the tried and tested, and stick to your system and be patient, and you will get there eventually.